Uh-huh.
saying that he just viewed an email about you and that I was the one that witnessed it all. Well, I didn't witness anything.
Uh-huh.
And it's on that email, but Danny was saying that had nothing to do with Mike Diamond.
They what?
Any talk between us trying to find out where everything is going.
Right.
So we were saying, you had talked to him. They have to do anything legally with it.
Right.
So he was saying, take it down and then talk to him.
No, I said I would leave it for the police to sort it out with them because it might conflict if I get into an argument, on which I don't want to with anybody, because I got
Just say, let's just take that email down on the website there. Because my name's on there as well.
Oh, okay. I'll have a look at it. Just packed all my things ready to go, but I'll have a look at it and see what I've done.
My name's there as a witness, and I'm not a witness to anything.
Okay, I didn't say.
Because I'm a Kaikohe law, and I'm a judge, and your profile is the highest on there of everybody.
That's,
You should take that down and talk to him directly.
yeah, no.
They had nothing to do with Mike Diamond. There's only talk that came from Dog. They were talking to you about it.
Right.
They didn't say I have a witness or anything about it.
Okay, well I'll have a look at that before I go down the coast.
That would be good, because he's actually looking at it there, and he's just finished doing it just now.
Okay.
It's on November, which is going to damage my profile.
Yeah, no, I don't think anything will damage your profile because it's sitting there in concrete. It's not going to go anywhere. But it's questionable. Yeah, no, I shouldn't be saying that you're a witness because I would say you're a witness, but if you're employed, then I'll take it away so that it doesn't point at you, because it's not meant to point at you. It's meant to point where the... Yeah, that's nothing pointing. Yeah. 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 So that's all right. I'll sort that out. I'll sort that out, Bundy. In the meantime, while you're there, I'm going to the coast to set up the marae there to pull Ngāti Pro into it, because I've got all that stuff on Facebook, on YouTube, where the Mount Hikarangi and that. But I'll be calling on Kingi and you guys, if you're going to attend there, to go and seize that land block where the waka is at Rangitukia. But I'm going to set that all up and give a notice to the trustees. I'm going to take the Te Tumutumu Pairoa and the Maori Land Court on with Sue. That's my next... Yeah, okay, I'll do that. But I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I'm waiting for Paul to give me a ring. That's what I'm waiting for. He's still doing his investigation. Okay, Bundy. Yeah, right. That's Bundy. So it's taking longer for the police to get back to me because it's become a serious matter. And whatever Mike says, or whatever somebody's not saying, something about where my information's gone, it'll show up on emails and on TeamViewer website. The police will go into that with the securities, what do you call it, the Information Act, to pull it out on who was communicating on that site with Mike Diamond and Dorothy Rollo. I have to say it that way because it's up to them to say otherwise. I can't see what they're doing. I can only imply that something is gone amiss in that building at the time Mike Diamond stepped in and when Dion was in the laundrette shop across the road from that office, that he saw them walk in together, Mike Diamond and Waitaha. People walk in. He was surprised then. He was standing there with the other guy, I just can't think of his name, but he's on the corner there. Anyway, we went up to Kaikohe's memorial, did a video up there, and came back down and went into the hui. I was going to wait for Bundy to come because he invited me to their hui. I didn't get a direct invite, but however, wherever I go, I'll point anything out that I see that has affected my business, and it's a corporate business. You get a hanging rope in the middle of it with these warrants. That's what it is. If anybody's mucking around with my stuff, it'll show up. The police got a complaint from me now, a written complaint, with all those names in it, and there's nothing that's going to happen about it until they come out with a full investigation of who communicated with that information. It'll show up on their computers, who received the material, and Mike Diamond's material would be still there with who he's communicating with and how. So he's worked for the government before, and in the Securities Commission side, so he'll know how security works, and he's got himself tied up with people that he's talking to in that building. It's like me being on the Crown King side, is to suspect everyone. Bundy, I'm not implying it's you, because I've chosen you, or you've walked into the tent of the grand jury court, and as far as I'm concerned, you're there at the top end of that court at the present time with Kingy, right above that again to England. Kingy was there long ago, and he has been there for over 20 years with me, chasing after this. So he's got a long string of articles and documents behind all the documents I have with his name on it. So he is the British connection here, and his name and his status as military. Okay, we're talking military here, and protection of our information, our business, our financial investment interests, the land itself, everything's stuck on top of the land, and it has to be proven by one at a time whose land it is in the first place before the British came. That's going back to 1834. So I just want to say, before I go to the East Coast and pack my stuff to go, I've got all my gear to go, and what I'm doing here is this. I'm going to make a notice for the Ohine Waiapu marae, or the other marae beside Rahui marae in Tikitiki, the other marae close on the way to Te Aroha, the next marae along, I just can't think of his name at the moment, but Chik Karaka, or Rangi Te He Kua Karaka, is the chief in that marae and the chief of Awatere marae. Okay, he's in two places right behind these documents. He is the authority of the Mokanui, Urupa, to Rapanui, East Island, as far as I'm concerned, at Te Pito on the Haha blocks. That's our title. There shouldn't be anybody in the road after we address the legal issues with Ngāti Porou and their title. Where did they get their title from, and who are they? Who are they? Because we're going to make you own up who you are. And where did you get your authority from, or your sovereignty, or your seals from a monarch of some sort, because the Queen ain't there. I had my court case in Auckland District Court. The Queen ain't there. That's what I told the judge. I cited the judge on that. He has no Queen above his head, just a picture. No authority or jurisdiction over this flag. You have no jurisdiction over this flag, Bill English, and your Ngāti Porou Runanga, Iwi, Maori, Crown. You are foreign threat with that seabed with fracking, you're about to blow that Kimmerex right apart with fracking and high frequency machine. This flag is going to stop you from fiddling around on these lands because it's there to protect pirates. It is a pirate flag of the sea, and you're on the sea, bro, English, with your flag. The Union Jack, you're hiding underneath that, and John Key tried to get another football flag with our MOAI statue in England that was used as a football to go up and come down, and the MOAI disappeared. It's not going away. It's still here staring you right in the face in Dunedin with Desmond. That's where he comes from, Dunedin, with MOAI, with a crown on his head. You've got that staring up your ass now, Bill English. And your Maori party and your Maori mana party and everything inside your government in Wellington is now threatened with legal action and levy debtor power note on your head contract. Okay, we have a private contract here. You're defaulted with John Key ran away, and he's not going to get far because his name is first up. Here, 1,000 billion trillion. Okay? 1,000 billion trillion. There. That's the bounty on his head at the present time. And you bring the Bill English, I haven't worked yours out yet, but you're going to have to start paying that back with all your immigrants here living illegally under your Crown corporate fraud business for your own financial investment interests, fracking without our consent. But the Te Morai Native Grand Jury Court has the jurisdiction of authority to seize your land, titles from you, and all your natural resources, the use of, without our authority. You have no authority at all over the documents in the writ warrant proclamation that was passed at Te Te Morai on 6th of February 2017 with a 21 gun salute in the background for Captain James Reddy Clinton and Tira Waikato Wharaherehere MANUKAU and Chief Pomare, who sold the lands. The land titles were put together by Tira Waikato Wharaherehere MANUKAU. He didn't sell the lands, it was Pomare that sold the land to Clinton in Kororareka, and also the lands before that Captain James Clinton bought and sold in 1830 with Pomare. Okay, he used the Manukau Land Company's title, the Tira Waikato Wharaherehere Manukau, Cambridge title in Cambridge, England, Cambridge in Waikato, on the Totoi Mountain. Okay, so that's really what I wanted to put this camera on for Bundy. Bundy, to your organisation up in Te Hapua, it's unfortunate that it's got messy with one of your people there in Hokianga, Mike Diamond. You see, he's not saying anything. I'm not speaking to Danny Watson because I've put his name down and Te Poroho's name as the meeting where Mike Diamond was with my documents. Okay, whether he had them there or not, he was there in attendance and certainly looked like he was with you, but that's on the face of it. It's only going to take the police to sort it out of who's who and where my information is and my share warrant template. That's stolen. Okay, I consider what has been taken stolen, and it happened in Ngāpuhi, in your area. That's a serious offence against the British, because this is British. I'm talking British here. In Bundy, it's British law we're talking about, not the law here. That's corrupted. We're talking the old law of kings. Okay, so that's all I want to say. Well, I'll go and have a look at the email that you're referring to with your name implied, and I'll take it out, and that'll be the end of that. But I'm saying, I'm the creator of all these documents that put your name on those documents in the first place. The directive comes from me and Kingi Taurua and Mohi Manukau, and that's it. It came from 3 of us, no one else, okay, in this country. Now I've only just met you, and already we've got problems right in the middle of it. That's, I've never ever thought was going to happen, has happened. Right there in that building, there is something not right up there, and I have no option but to do it the way I do, because if I had the British here, they would find it straight away. They won't take long. They can chop your head off, because that's what this flag does. It chops your head off if you are tampering with British and the MOAI Crown, King William IV documents. Okay, they're lethal. That's what they do in Admiralty law. They'll seize the whole country and put it in the federal state, which is what Sunakora is now. Now, she's subject to MOAI Crown and this flag the way I've written it. There's no other way it's going to happen, because I put these together to save this country from getting wrecked by you, Bill English. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Guilty till proven innocent. You won't have a chance to prove you're innocent because you're guilty. All the way with John Key running away. Why has he run away? You tell me that. And where has he run to? Because we're going to pick up all his property and he'll be thrown in jail, and anyone else will be done the same way. Okay? They'll be done the same way because you've got no proof of claim, Bill English. And Patsy Reedy, the Governor General, you have no substance, no sovereignty of any seal from a Queen or King besides this and the seals we have online, right in front of your nose, and you're still ignorant to carry on and not address this issue. Serious. The Queen is fraud. She is not there, and you're impersonating the Queen when she's not there. She's not there, Maori. She's gone. She's got her own private business and operating her private business against our interests on these lands. Now that's serious. That's a national threat. With that Foreshore Seabed Act you're trying to get through, Bill English, you've got a problem, because I'm right in the Foreshore and Seabed titles. Unless you can show me a title where you got it from, I'll hold the titles over those lands here. Okay, and the seabed and the foreshore under the Manukau Land Company's title in Scotland. You won't have nothing from New South Wales, second hand, Admiralty, Vice. This is straight Admiral flag, and that's all there is to it. And the Chief. Chief Te Waikato Whara Here Here Manukau put these titles together with British government. So that's what I want to say with Sue Nakora. I'll be seeing her in Gisborne. I'll be putting the writ warrant together with her authority on it to operate a federal state government. She had a Maori government before under the New South Wales jurisdiction of Vice Admiral. She now has a jurisdiction of the King's Bench Court under King William III, King William IV, St. Patrick's and Church Order, and also MOAI Crown. She has to get that authority from me, the creator of these documents. Bundy, I created these documents and put your names on. I'm the director of all these documents. They can take anybody's name right off it and put other names there if anyone plays up. If they step out of line saying something that I shouldn't be saying, then that's another matter. Because as far as I'm concerned, everything I put online is fact until proven not fact. So if you tell me one thing, then it's up to me to respond. If you say nothing, then it stays there, it remains there. It's just while you're looking at what I'm writing about you, which is natural for me to do, to write about anybody that's a threat into the documents I've put together with your name on it, because I put your name there, and I put everybody else's name there, and I take names off. Dorothy's name is off, okay, and Mike Diamond's name is off. I'm doing my own business. I'm going to do the whole lot myself, because I did it in the first place, so I can't rely on any Maori anymore. I've got Jackie in Scotland, and she's a white girl. No trouble with that. Okay, that's how it works. Anyone in the world is Maui. Anyone that's up to it and qualified to do a job, honest and reliable, gets the job. But if I get questioned all the time in my position, that's another matter. That's another matter of supporting one or the other. When Paul Tipene tells me exactly what's wrong, because he's subject to libel as well. The police are liable. I've libelled a whole lot of them that lost against me because of insufficient evidence. Everyone will have insufficient evidence on anything I put online, Bundy, because that's right around the world. And if you don't say anything, it's real. It passes law, time's over. The time passed and it becomes law automatically under this flag. You see, the flag was meant for the right people, not the wrong people. Not the wrong people who don't know what the flag is and use it for something else. This is a British flag, they own it. Okay, and the jurisdiction of it as well, and the kings in it as well, and the law and the military in it as well. You have to get your own flag that's got all that inside it, because I have the right to use it on anyone, and including the hanging rope and a shotgun. Put it that way. That's what it is. It's a shotgun law, right, for pirates that muck around with our business. Okay, the business is between me, Kingy, and the Navy chief over there in England. That's it. No one else. In the contract. In the contract. The commercial contract. The bank and the pound note. There's nobody else's business, because no one else thought about it. Bundy, they never thought about it. Just carried on going, and as if to say, that's the way it goes. Bill English's way. Right? I've been on this a long time, a very long time. So I've got this far without any major hassles until now. Until now. So it'll show up, proofs in the pudding. That's all I want to say. But Sue and Nakora, I'm coming to Gisborne, and we'll sort it out for you to take Ngāti Pro, take the mountain back, take their titles off. Desmond is a carver. He does all the carvings in the woodwork and all that to know what's what, and puts the right ones on, including MOAI at the East Cape on Te Pito, pointing to Makamake, planet out there at the end of the universe. Okay, that's our business, what we do with the land, not your business, Bill English and your thugs. I call you thugs. What else can I call you? Because of what you're doing with the seabed titles. It's fraud. The seabed title and your 1840 Treaty Waitangi is fraud. You've got no end date, and you haven't got the title to the seabed anyway. You have no proof. You won't have anything against what I've got online now, right now. With those seals, those documents are legal now. The flag is legal. It's legal, Bill English. Don't ignore me. Because you've got a warrant on your head, and you've got a bounty on your head, and all your politicians in there got a bounty on your head, $1 trillion, no less. The policemen in this country, the whole lot of you got £1 trillion on your head. Don't laugh. It's real. I just need to write it out and give it to the British military, and they get their cut out. 10%, that's all they're going to get. 90% to the people of the world, who MOAI retrieves all their lands and kicks off the corrupted mongrel, Crown, ISIS, and all the rest of the Illuminati, Nazi, little Lucifer starters, fire starters, UN, NATO, Church and State, all corrupted pedophiles and nothing but war and fighting and death and destruction. Okay? That's you. So that's all I need to say for now. I'll go and have a look at this bit that Bundy wants his name taken off. Sure, Bundy, I didn't mean to do that to you, but I still got a bit of unsolved mysteries in Ngāpuhi, and it will surface, it will come out. I'm not too far wrong what I say, just like Trump. He'll say what's wrong, and it comes out that's what's wrong, because you can see it a mile off, but something's not going right. Okay, that's all. Today is Friday, the 10th of March 2017, and heading off in the morning to the East Coast. Okay, thank you very much.